Kind of jumped the gun. Can you say hello? All right, now, Nipper here, like I said, is one of the best talking parrots in the world, but she fancies herself quite the singer. And like any true professional singer, she knows how important it is to always warm up. All right, now she has a song prepared for you all, so pay close attention. See if you can recognize this classic tune. All right, Nipper, here we go. Anybody? That was her special parrot version of How Much Is That Doggy in the Window. Now, if you were listening, you might have noticed she left the doggy out of that song. The truth is, Nipper's a little bit afraid of dogs. She's kind of a chicken. But we actually think she loves cats. But we think Nipper might have spent some time on a farm. Her favorite noise to make is her impersonation of a rooster. All right, great job, Nipper. All right, we're gonna leave you with one final thought about parrots, and that's that we know it's cute when they're speaking our language, but more often than not, they are speaking their own, which sounds a little more like this. Nipper, can you scream? Oof, not so easy on the ears, if you know what I mean. Let's hear it for Nipper, our yellow-naped Amazon. Now, the Los Angeles Zoo has always placed an emphasis on wildlife conservation. And we here at the World of Birds show are always looking for new ways to show our audiences just how amazing and intelligent these birds are. So recently, we've come up with a way to accomplish all of these goals at once. This is my friend Baby. Baby is a Moluccan cockatoo, and he's learning a brand new behavior that, once it's fully trained, will allow guests like yourselves to get up close and personal with some of our animal ambassadors while raising money for conservation. Now, although Baby here is not quite ready, we like to bring him out to get some time in front of an audience as he continues to learn this behavior. And at the end of our show, we'll be bringing out another parrot named Pickle, who is fully trained on this behavior, for anyone who'd like to meet her and help raise much-needed funding for the conservation of endangered species. Like, for example, the blue-throated macaw. Now, blue-throated macaws are highly endangered. In fact, they're listed as critically endangered, with less than 400 individuals remaining in the wild. Now, these birds exist only in a very small area of north-central Bolivia, where clearing of their native wooded habitat for cattle range and trapping for the illegal pet trade has led to their decline. Now, conservation efforts include purchasing and protecting remaining habitat, as well as educating locals against trapping for the pet trade. Now, programs like ours are hoping to raise through donations much needed funding for this project and others like it. So hopefully before long, these efforts will have the beautiful blue-throated macaw flying in high numbers, once again in their native Bolivian skies. Let's hear it for our solo blue-throated macaw. Now, parrots in the wild are known for their vibrant colors and beauty in flight. And the largest flying parrot in the entire world is the hyacinth macaw, easily recognized by their radiant blue plumage.
Oh, wow. Oh,
now, unlike rainforest macaw species, the hyacinth macaw prefers the arid grasslands of Brazil and Bolivia. Now, their diet in the wild consists of several specific types of palm nuts that have often been processed for them through the digestive systems of the local cattle, if you get what I'm saying there. Now, young hyacinths mature very slowly, and this explains why a pair of hyacinth macaws usually only manages to successfully raise one fledgling from the 2 to 3 eggs laid every other year. Now, conservation efforts are ongoing for the hyacinth macaw, whose numbers are declining in the wild. And Luna and Venus, who you just saw and will hopefully see again, are ambassadors for their cause here at the World of Birds show. Now, we here at the World of Birds are very, very excited to bring you this next bird. Now, scientists have finally come to realize that birds are the direct descendants of dinosaurs. And we here at the show have recently trained the closest living relative to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's right, folks. This bird is the closest living relative to the T-Rex. Nobody move or make eye contact. So that's right, that's Earl, our Plymouth Barred Rock rooster.
How cute.
And scientists think that as dinosaurs got smaller, that became a precursor to allow them to fly. Now, although Earl up there doesn't do much hunting these days, many birds still do. And I'm going to introduce our co-host, Monica, and she's going to talk a little bit more about birds that like to hunt.
All right, hi guys. My name is Monica, so I'm going to be leading the rest of the show here. So as we get into Halloween season, we're starting to think about things that are a little scary. So is anyone here afraid of snakes? No one? Wow. Well, if you were, there wouldn't be anything to fear because Abe, the Abyssinian ground hornbill, is here. So these guys will eat pretty much anything they can catch, including snakes. So as you can see, Abe is demonstrating just how to go after one of these guys in the wild. So watch as Abe grabs that snake right behind the neck and gives it a good shake. So he is grabbing it right behind so that it can't bite him. Currently he is demonstrating with this extremely dangerous, highly venomous rubber snake available in the zoo gift shop for $9.99.
He's cute.
Now in the wild, they would be swallowing these snakes whole. But what Abe is doing is he's demonstrating this very natural behavior, and he's receiving some positive reinforcement for demonstrating that behavior to you. So instead of eating a rubber snake, he's getting some of his favorite treats, which include kibble, some fruit and veg, and maybe even little bits of mouse. These guys are omnivorous animals. They're also highly intelligent and opportunistic as well. They're known to hang out at the outskirts of wildfires, waiting to catch any little critters that might flee the fire. They have also known to dig for insects and even raid beehives for honeycomb. As you can see, Abe here loves to have some fun as well. We've just seen how Abe can hunt, but some of the largest, most magnificent birds of prey are the eagles. So hatched right here at the Los Angeles Zoo. This is Nima, who you should be seeing soon. She is our African fish eagle. So she was hatched about 16 years ago. Oh, wow. Now she may look familiar to you. African fish eagles are actually closely related to our national bird, the American bald eagle. Both the African fish eagle and the American bald eagle hunt mainly fish in the wild. They have hard callus-like pads on the bottom of their feet called spicules. And these spicules are going to help them to hang on to those slippery prey. Fish can be a little bit slippery. Now, in South Africa, where they come from, they're also known to hunt some larger prey, which may even include fully grown toddlers. I mean, flamingos.
What a beauty.
They are found all throughout southern Africa, where their loud and unforgettable call has earned them the title, the Voice of Africa. Now, as you guys can see here, this is a free flight bird show, so we're all on the bird's time here, but Nima just made a beautiful exit. So we've just seen the beauty of parrots in flight, the grace of an eagle. I think it's time to step it up. So you guys ready for some action? Yeah. All right. I'd like to direct your attention to the top of the hillside behind me, where appearing soon will be our female Harris's hawk, Phoenix. Assisting us in the stands here is Katie, who has positioned herself behind the tallest point in our stage, giving Phoenix a task of locating her just as she would her prey. So as soon as she's ready, Phoenix will descend from that pole. She's going to descend with speeds meant to cancel out any evasive maneuvers her prey might attempt. So let's watch.
Here she comes.
Nice job, Phoenix! As she just successfully demonstrated, the fastest way to get from one point to another is a straight line, even if she has to go through a window or two to get there. Not to be outdone, another one of our Harris Hawks is ready to show off his hunting skills in a demonstration of the hunt. So, assisting us over here is Dimitri, who will be launching a leather lure high up into the sky, mimicking a bird in flight, giving Flash just a moment to react. So once again, from the top of the hillside behind me, this is Flash.
There he comes, babe. He's
Mm-hmm.
Incredible catch, Flash! Alright, as Flash just demonstrated, Harris hawks are highly skilled at catching airborne prey. So in the wild, they'll hunt other birds. They'll also hunt ground-dwelling mammals and even burrowing species. It's actually their approach to burrowing species that sets them apart from some other raptors who will kind of give up when their prey escapes underground. But a Harris hawk will actually continue that chase underground. They also hunt together in almost like a pack behavior, and that has given them the title, the wolves of the sky. Now, each of the birds we've seen here today has a special role that they play in nature. It's important for us to remember the role that we as humans must play, and that is to protect our planet and all of the creatures that we share it with. So on behalf of all of us here at the World of Birds, and of course our feathered friends, thank you so much for joining us today, and please enjoy the rest of your day here at the Los Angeles Zoo. Thank you. Now, as Dimitri mentioned earlier, we will be having one more bird coming out here. So Pickle will be coming out. If you guys would like to give any paper donations towards conservation, we'll have him set up right over here at the front of the stage, and we can form a line just along the front of the stage this way, and some of my coworkers here can show you how to safely do so.
I want to give Pickle a dollar.
Oh, here comes the girl.